Cut it. All right. I am not going to waste time here because, as a general manager of the NWS Revolution, there's some things I need to clarify. And there's one person I want to call out. The person who screwed Scooter Williams NWS Universal Championship match. Yeah, championship match, of course. And I'm gonna be honest here. The one and only Don Callis. I trusted him, and he screwed me over. He screwed me, and he screwed Scooter, and he screwed everyone here in the NWS Revolution. So you know what? I'm not going to waste time and say Don Callis is one of the worst people ever in NWS Revolution stuff. But you know what? I have something to say. So you know what? Don Callis, get your ass right here, right now. Because let me tell you something, Don Callis. The way I see it, you screwed Scooter St. Williams out. You screwed him over, you screwed him everywhere. Who the hell you think you are? Oh, I'm a moron here. Don Callis, shut the fuck up and get over here. Okay? You think you can call the shots here and then try and book me in matches? I'm the general manager here. I call the shots here. Along with the board directors and the director of operations, Michael Miner. Now get your ass over here and let's have a chat. Face to face. Come on, Don Callis. Get out here now. What's this? Oh, my grubber says go to bed. Trick. No, you go to bed, okay? Shut the hell up, okay? I want to have a talk with Don Callis, and you're not going to get involved. So, my grandpa, I suggest you stay out of this, okay? This doesn't concern you. This only concerns between me and... Oh, speaking of Don Callis, look who it is.
You want us to see me?
So you finally have the balls to show yourself.
Of course I did, you idiot.
Don't call me idiot, son of a bitch.
Oh? What would you prefer I called you?
I saw what you did there. I saw on the monitors on Revolution Impact. You screwed Scooter over.
And rightfully so, because that son of a bitch deserved it. He was an idiot anyway. Nobody likes him.
Well, not only that, because not only you costed him the NWS Universal Champion, but because of your actions, thanks to your actions, Scooter St. Williams will be out of action for a few weeks until Revolution Cruise of Summer.
That's funny. That is so funny.
Oh, it's so funny?
Of course.
Shut up! Shut up before I break your mouth.
Oh, God, you're not going to do shit. You can't touch me. I'm the head of law enforcement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I call the shots around here.
Well, unfortunately for you, Don Callis, you see, let me just be honest here. Before I actually trusted you to actually become the law enforcement, I had to make you sign a little contract paper and to make sure it was official that you became a law enforcement here in the end of this revolution, correct?
Yes.
Well, there's something else that says on the paper that you should have followed the rules, but apparently you did not follow correctly.
Well, I didn't have to.
Well, Mr. Don Callis, for once I trusted you. I trusted you when you first came back here to NWS Revolution. I thought you were going to be something special here in the NWS Revolution. But the way I see it, Don Callis, you just like to use people just so you can get what you want.
Yep, I do.
And then you're saying you're going to book me in 4 matches. First of all, you don't call the shots here. And second of all, I'm your general manager, Cody Mercer. And don't you forget it.
I know. You're the general manager, but I'm the head of law enforcement. I'm just laughing.
Shut up!
Don't tell me to shut up. I'll have you listen.
Listen, Don Callis. There's something else that says in the paper when you're going to get, because Carver's a bitch, you know? There's something else in the paper that says that if you try to do anything funny or anything crazy, well, you're pretty much going to lose something that you love the most. Actually, what the hell? Why is there 2 Don... Okay, that was weird. I see there was like 2 Don Callises. Maybe that was a glitch or something. Never mind that. As I was saying, Mr. Don Callis, you should have read the paper a little bit further. Read the contract. Look what it says.
It says the head of law enforcement is not supposed to assault Westerners.
Yeah, but according to the contract, it also says that you're not allowed to do anything funny like try to cost other wrestlers shots or basically screw them over. And to be honest here, I got bad news for you, Don Callis, because they're supposed to going to step in to be the new law enforcement. So the contract says that as of today, you are officially no longer the law enforcement. So in this case, what? Don Callis, yes. Oh, you're gonna get cars a bitch, Don Callis. As of today, you are officially, in the words of Vince McMahon, you're fired as the law enforcement.
No.
Yes. And guess what? Since you decide to screw Scooter over, you're going to get the worst punishment ever. Because today, and someone's music's going to play right now, I decided to hire the new law enforcement who actually call the shots for the ringside to make sure you don't do anything funny. And that is to introduce your new law enforcement. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new law enforcement, Shane McMahon. Play his music.
You gotta be kidding me. Shane McMahon.
That's right. Can somebody play his music, please?
Yeah, play his music. Nice try. He's not coming out. It's like, where's Shane? Come on, is he coming or is he a pussy?
Hold on a second.
What? Hey.
Shane McMahon, welcome.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Hey, get your hands off me. I'm done because you can't touch me.
Oh, and one more thing. Your no-touch clause contract has been ceased.
What? Well, you mean you were gonna put your hands on me now?
You could say that. As a matter of fact,
Okay.
Don Callis, I'm just gonna say this. Since you decide to screw Scooter over, then guess what?
What?
I decide to let Shane McMahon sign a contract for you to come out of retirement, and you're gonna be forced to compete in the NWS Revolution as a wrestler.
No, I'm not a wrestler anymore.
Well, too bad. You're going to compete whether you like it or not. You're coming out of retirement because you have screwed over a lot of talents over the past years. And now you're going to pay. Pay for what you've done. And these fans are actually cheering for once because they had enough with your bullshit and shenanigans. They didn't like you. They never trusted you in the first place. So starting next week, you and the rest of the NWS Universal are going to compete in a match.
Okay, well, let me tell you something about Shane. Shane McMahon, you put your hands on me right now, you will regret it. Besides, you don't have the balls to put your hands on me. And I know the general manager, I know he's not going to allow it. Oh, why, Mr. Mercer, you're not going to allow Shane to assault me right now?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to let Shane attack you just yet. I'll let him put his hands on you when your match starts.
Okay, when is my match going to start?
Well, let me see here. I have an opponent for you next week on Revolution Impact that basically you screwed the rest of the Elite Rich Starts over who actually had your back. And to be honest, the way I see it, Don Callis. Wait, hold on a sec.
Well, where did the general manager go? Whoever he has put against me doesn't say I'm going to embarrass that person in that ring. Joe Biden's going to maybe Joe Biden's special guest referee that match. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. As I was saying, your opponent next week, well, let's just say the opponent that you actually turn your back on, even though you didn't put your hands on him, he's actually kind of pissed off. And let me tell you, he's not in a good mood. And you want to know who it is? You want to know who it is?
Oh.
Oh. You'll find out when his music plays.
What's his music? Well, when's it coming out?
Just hold on. Oh, and Don Callis, just hear me out. I forgot to mention the contract that Shane McMahon signed. You can still be the manager for the NWS Adventures, but you still have to compete no matter what.
Fine, he'll compete. Fine, you got it. Fine.
Now, your opponent, well, his music will start any minute now.
Come on, I don't have all day.
Patience. You gotta be patient, and you'll find out who it is. Just give me 1 sec. But Don Callis, before I call out the opponent, I just want to ask you one question. Why did you screw over? And that's another thing people want to ask. Why, Don Callis? Why? Why did you screw everybody over?
I said in my promo yesterday that was the plan from the beginning. I used the 40 so you could make me the head of law enforcement. See, I got inside your head. That's what I did. I was waiting for the perfect opportunity. When Scooter St. William won the title a week ago, which I predicted, I figured now that is the perfect moment. Joe Biden defeated all 3 members of the New Day in a one-on-one gauntlet match and was successful. And that's what I figured. And I was the one that sent Scooter St. William that letter of demand to have Michael Rappaport be the special guest referee, and he did a great job. And I knew that Scooter St. William was going to take Michael Rappaport out like a cow, which of course Michael Rappaport is pressing charges against him for doing that. And that's when I decided to make that Ultimate Fan screw Scooter St. William out of the Universal Championship. When I pushed him off that ladder and shot him and blasted him in the face with a fireball and blinded him. And then I helped
Really?
focus the attack
Really?
early in the hospital and had him beat up by me, Michael Rappaport, and new Universal Champion Joe Biden and the NWS Avengers. Yeah.
Big mistake. We trusted you, and you used us.
I sure did.
And also, I forgot to mention. Hold on.
Alpha Leon wasn't on Revolution Impact. Let's just say I canceled this plane ticket.
Wait, you canceled Alpha Leon's plane ticket for him to show up to Revolution Impact? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? I just spoke to Alpha Leon on the phone, and basically he is not happy after what you did. So you know what? He's gonna come with a plan to actually find a way. No, for the whole Elite Reaches of Darkness and the Sons of Chaos to find a way to get Scooter back. And you can bet your ass we're going to find a way to get him back. We were lucky enough to rescue Paul Heyman because you and the rest of the NWS Adventures had a secret base. But that was only one of your first bases you created. Because the second one, where Scooter's being held, yeah, it's going to be hard for us to pinpoint his location where he is. And pretty much, we can't find the location where Scooter is because he's pretty much trapped in the second location of your secret base you guys made. So we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to pinpoint that location, get Scooter out of there, and teach you NWS freaks a lesson at Cruel Summer. Oh, and if you're going to let Scooter compete, let him compete because he's still going to kick your ass no matter what, if you let him.
Okay, but you know, he's going to be hard with the bad back, but he has to have surgery first in order to repair the discs.
Yeah. Well, basically, I just spoke to Scooter's legal counsel, Bernie Sanders, and also to Lincoln Potter. They are not happy after what you did. You kidnapping Scooter and then trying to use him as a pawn. Like, seriously. When are you going to start giving up?
Never.
Well, we'll see about that. And you know what? Bernie Sanders and Lincoln Park, they have something to say to your ass in their next video after yours, because I know you and Don Costa are gonna do that celebration video, but you know you should probably check your security camera because I think the alarm's about to go off.
What alarm?
I can't tell you. You gotta do your video first, and then you'll see for yourself.
Okay.
But for now, it's time to reveal your opponent. You want to know who it is?
Oh.
I'll tell you. Play his music. Don Callis, you just made the biggest mistake in the NWS Revolution. I'm gonna make you and the NWS Ventures my bitches.
Yeah, I like to see this guy.
And I'm just gonna say this. No matter what you do, Don Callis, I don't care if I get attacked by your NWS Ventures. I don't care if this is a setup. I don't care anymore. But I'm gonna make you my bitch. And you know what? Don Callis, since you screwed over Scooter, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna screw your champion over as well. I I hope I hope Joe Biden loses the NWS Universal Champion. And one of these days, if I ever become the number one contender for the Universal title, I'm going to get my hands on Joe Biden so bad, I will take his Universal Champion away from him, and there's not a damn thing you or the NWS Federation can do about it. Because sooner or later, we're going to start having gold around our waist. The elite reach the darkness.
You're crazy. What's with that laugh? Come on.
Shut up. And you know what, Don Callis? Since there's the no touch clause thing since that contract loan touch clause thing is gone, I've already spoke to Shane McMahon, and he gave me permission to whack you right here, right now. But you said that if we hurt you, let's shut up! Shut up before one more word, and I'll break your mouth. So shut up and listen. I'm gonna say this once. You said that if we put our hands on you, Scooter will never get his rematch clause at Cruise of Summer, and basically he will lose his ownership. My ass! Well, guess what? You're no longer the law enforcement, so you cannot call the shots here. So, and you know what, Don Callis? Since I'm here right now, let me look at my invisible watch. Even though I don't have a watch, but hey, Mr. Shane McMahon, permission for me to hurt Don Callis right now?
Please. No.
Yeah. Take this. Now I'm gonna take your ass to court first. Let's strangle you. Oh, if it isn't Joe Biden. Hey, bitch! Shut up! I'm gonna choke you as well! Shane McMahon, get the tables. Please.
Don't do that.
Don Callis, watch as I put your champion through a table. Watch this. Get up, Joe Biden. Get up.
Mike Roberts, stop it, Mike Roberts.
Oh, is that so? Hey, it's not so. Oh, you slapped me?
Yeah, Mike Roberts, that's you.
Big slap! Stunner! And now for the final touch. Take this, Joe Biden! Psycho bomb! Payback's a bitch! Oh, and by the way, the NWS Revolution Board of Directors, they're gonna take your ass to court first.
What's that?
What's that? Simple. For screwing over Scooter and costing the championship, and for causing a lot of problems here in the NWS Revolution. You can bet your ass that karma is a bitch and it'll come back right back at you. Oh, and I have something to say to Cody Mercer. Cody Mercer. Yes, Psycho Mercer? Listen, I know you're kind of busy and all, but to be honest, you know, since you're saying that Joe Biden's going to defend his Universal Championship next week every week on Revolution Impact, how about you put me as the number one contender or the first challenger to face him next week for the Universal title? What do you say, Cody Mercer? Well, let me speak to the board directors, Lincoln Parter and Dan Lumber. What do you say, guys? Should we let Psycho Mercer compete for the Universal title next week? What do you say, guys?
Sure.
All right then, Psycho Mercer, you got your match. Next week you'll face Joe Biden in whatever match you want to pick. Awesome. You hear that, Joe Biden? I'm coming for your Universal title. Oh, Joe! I think Joe Biden's actually unconscious now.
You're gonna pay for that.
Oh. And I think Cody Mercer's something. Well, anyways, as for me, I Psycho Mercer have to get ready because Don Callis, get ready. Your wrestler, which I know you're managing, but your client, Joe Biden, he's gonna learn things the hard way. And one of these days, he's going to learn the hard way not to mess with the NWS Revolution. Payback's a bitch. And we're coming for you next. Now, I know Cody Mercer has one more thing to say, so I'm going to play my music. And I'm going to let him finish what he has to say. And Cody Mercer, thank you for giving me this opportunity to face Joe Biden for the Universal Championship next week. Oh, don't worry. I hope you kick his ass. Oh, don't worry. I will. Psycho Mercer is out. Now play my music. Suck it, bitch ass, motherfuckers. Run. Well, as I was saying, yeah. Well, karma's a bitch, and yeah, Don Callis, too bad. Your client, Joe Biden's gonna defend his Universal Champion every week on Impact. So his first opponent is gonna be none other than Psycho Mercer. What do you have to say about that, Don Callis?
Well, let's just say, well, why don't Joe Biden's gonna retain?
I see. Well, we'll see what happens next on Revolution Impact. Oh, and by the way, you want to keep managing, Joe Biden? Then fine, you can be at ringside. However, the NWS Avengers are banned from ringside, so if any one of them get involved, they will be suspended for 30 days without pay.
Fine.
But if you get in that ring and cost Psycho Mercer the match, then guess what? You will be suspended as well. Don't even think about doing any funny stuff, because then Carl's a bitch will come right back at you. The way how you screw Scooter, I can tell you're gonna screw Psycho Mercer over. Don't even think about it. I'm watching my eye on you through the monitors.
Don't say Joe Biden's gonna be a fighting champion.
We'll see about that. But next week, Don Callis, I'm booking you and your I know you're the manager of the NWS Avengers, but next week, I decide to book you and Mike Rapport in a tag team match.
Hi.
Against who? Well, you'll find out when I set up the match for Revolution Impact. Maybe later tonight for next week, I mean. The match cards. But for now, that's all I'm going to say.
Well,
and
Michael Rapport will win.
And Don Callis, since you are no longer the law enforcement, Shane McMahon will be the new law enforcement for the NWS Revolution. Because the way I see it, you just all you care about is money, power, and everything, So Shane McMahon has something to say to you for that. For screwing everybody over. Shane?
Just to let you know, Don Callis. Hold on, let me turn the camera on. Just to let you know, Don Callis, you are finally going to get what is yours. And there's a huge ton of surprises coming your way. As a matter of fact, Don Callis, I said I wanted to get in the ring with you. So how about me versus you at the Revolution pay-per-view Cool Summer Beach Bash? Cody Mercer, can I face Don Callis in the street fight at the July pay-per-view?
You know what? Since we're trying to get some ratings here for the NWS Revolution, I can book that match. So you want
Sure.
that match?
Yeah, me and Don Callis in the street fight.
You want Don Callis in a street fight at Cruel Summer? Then you got it.
Awesome.
But how about this? As a little test for next Revolution pack, I decide to. Oh man, this is actually the worst thing he's gonna get. Don Callis is gonna be forced to compete, not triple duty, but double duty. So how about you face him next week in well, let me see, what kind of match? Whoa, you like hardcore stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
How about you face him next week, just for a preview before Cruise of Summer? How about you face him inside Hell in the Cell match?
Oh, I'd be more than happy to.
Okay. It's also going to be a no disqualification anyway, so any special match will always have no disqualification no matter what. But I will set up a stipulation because just like I said before, if any of the NWS Avengers get involved in this match, they will be suspended. So they are banned for ringside. Just only you and Don Callis in that ring for next week. So no NWS Avengers and also no Universal Champion Joe Biden to interfere and no Mike Rapport. They get involved, then they will be suspended, you know?
Absolutely.
So just only you and Don Callis in that Hell in the Cell match. Just for preview before Revolution Cruise. So yeah. But you still got him at Cruise of Summer for that street fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and also, as of today, Shane McMahon, you are officially now hired as the new law enforcement. Hopefully you can do something good for the fans and everybody else, and for NWS Revolution, because we all know how much Don Callis is screwing people over. He just likes to use people for power.
Yeah, he's always been that way. Even when he was the Jackal in WWE, he was like that.
And he's trying to book me in matches too for NWS Revolution? I don't think so. Okay, I'm the general manager. I call the shots here, along with the NWS chairman and owner, Scorsese, which we're trying to get him back, and also Michael Meyer, the director of operations, and the board of directors. We call the shots here, and we give the fans what they want.
Well, speaking of, I just got done talking to Dr. Dr. Julian Bashir, and he says he's gonna perform surgery on Scooter St. William, and because the special type of surgery is let's just say it's surgery where people recover quickly than expected.
Wait, I thought Scooter got kidnapped after he was in the hospital. I thought Scooter got kidnapped by the NWS Adventures.
Oh yeah, he did. But when he gets out, when we gets rescued, we're gonna have to perform surgery to repair the discs in his back.
Understood. But Scooter still has to compete in that tag team consequences, or no, I think it was called containment match.
Great consequences.
Scooter still has to compete in a tag team great consequences match with the Sunscast and Leeward Darts against the NWS Adventures. So hopefully we'll find a way to rescue Scooter, and hopefully he'll once be the Universal Champion at some point. You know?
Sure, because he deserves to get a rematch at his Universal since he was successfully screwed. And if Joe Biden's still the Universal Champion, I got an idea. Let's book it in a match. Since Joe Biden is threatening to bury Scooter St. William alive, how about we bring back a buried alive match?
Well, he's supposed to defend his championship against Psycho Mercy next week. But you know what? Since he decided to win, he kind of reminds me of. He actually kind of reminds me of Ric Flair. No disrespect to Ric Flair, but to be honest, Joe Biden's like a dirtiest player in the game. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So since when you put it that way, I guess I can book him for a double duty match.
Okay.
Very well. It's a buried alive match, but against who?
Well, unfortunately, can't be against Scooter. Let's just say buried alive match
for next week.
Well, I don't know about next week. Let's say that the buried alive match was something special. So I say because if Joe Biden is still the champion when Scooter the recuperates, maybe at the NWS August pay-per-view, he can face Joe Biden in a buried alive match if he's still the Universal Champion with and however there's gonna be no any members of the Avengers will be banned. No Michael Rappaport or Don Callis being the special guest referee.
Yeah. Wait, hold on a sec. Oh. Shag man, I just got a word from Lincoln Parter that Psycho Mercer also wants a match against Don Callis. I think at the Cruiser Summer pay-per-view.
He's got it.
All right, but I don't know what Psycho Mercer has something to say. I guess in this next video we'll see what happens. But yeah, but next week he's got to face. Next week, since he wants to face the Universal Champion Joe Biden, he still has yet to pick a match. So I will let him pick that match for whatever match of his choosing, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Understood. But yes, Joe Biden will probably work double duty. Not double duty. Well, basically, he's got to defend his championship belt anyway. So yeah. Also, like I said before earlier, since Don Callis decides to screw Scooter over, he'll pretty much will have to compete either double duties or at some point, which I'll see if I can set up the match at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said before earlier, Connor's a bitch and Don Callis got what he deserved. Oh, and speaking of Don Callis, him and Joe Biden are supposed to do that celebration video and then find out the security camera of Scooter trying to escape from their base. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what happens. All right, Shankman, that is all. You may go now.
Thank you.
And as for
you, man, that brutal attack. No damage done on me though.
And as for you, Don Callis, you'll be competing in a double duty match next week on Impact. I don't care if you're a wrestler or not, but you will compete next week. For what you did to Scooter, you're going to be forced to compete.
Very well.
But you know what? That's all I have to say to you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to cost a lot of problems here in the NWS Revolution. You know.
Yeah, and me and Joe Biden are gonna make that video very soon.
We'll see about that. But that is all I'm gonna say for now. This is the general manager, Tony Mercer, signing off.
Huh. Boy. Scooter will be just fine.
We'll see about that. End the video.